So now we're going to work on these nesting boxes. A while back we got the fronts done. I think we have that recorded on video. Now I just got to come back here and measure two bottoms because we're going to do a double. So it's going to have a bottom there and a bottom in the middle. So we'll have, you can probably do 4 or 8. We might just divide up into 4s right now, but you can probably do an 8 in that amount of area. Nesting boxes. So we'll cut that floor out, put it in there. And I gotta build the back brackets back here and box that in. Once we do that, we'll mount that to the side of the coop over there, and then put in the dividers, and we're gonna make a slant roof off of the top of it and use some of the leftover shingling on that. So basically right now we're just gonna build this flooring right here, put a flooring up there, box this out in a 45 into a box, and then we'll build the sides, of course, with some of the leftover lumber, and then we'll put it on there like I said. So on the nesting boxes, I don't want them to be higher than the roost. So I measured 16 inches up from the baseboard here, there and there, and that'll let me know where to attach my nesting boxes to the outside. We're going to use these 3 studs here, centered up on this one. So we'll use those 3 studs to attach it, put some angle braces on the bottom and on the top, and get it attached. So those 2 little holes I drilled will let me know 16 inches, and it'll be the same on both sides. Alright, so I put 4 brace brackets, whatever you want to call them, down there. Cut at 45s on both ends. Attach to the bottom, and then they're going to be attached to the bottom of the nesting boxes here. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I carried it all the way from over there, and that thing's heavy. So anyway, once I get them up there and attached, I'll build the sides out, put the roof on, and then I think on the inside I'm going to make adjustable boards, so then she can decide how many nesting boxes she needs. So I won't put any permanent ones in there. I'll just make some slidable boards on the inside and attach it. So here we go. Kids are playing hide and seek. So we got the brackets up like we talked about earlier. I went and set it up there. Got it attached and put one on the top. We'll probably finish that up pretty quick here. We'll put a few more brackets along the top and then put the sides and the top on the roof. And get it finished. Paint it and put the pieces on. Stacy's getting ready to put up the chickens.
Time to get ready for the night.
Okay, we got the top brackets on, along with the bottom brackets. Now we'll take some of the extra board that we had left over from the rest of the coop. I got some pieces that'll fit here. I'll make a side here, one on the other side, and then I have some extra top pieces that I'll put the top on. Basically, I'm building most of this out of scrap wood, except for the doors here. Most of the rest is just the scrap that was left over from the shed, and that's what we're making our nesting boxes out of. So. I just did 2x4s here. I have these little brackets that I had bought previously. Just made a little 2-floored space here. Anyway, so we'll get these sides cut out and attached. We'll do the roof here. And I have some leftover shingles that hopefully will cover that. I'm not sure if I have enough. That's what I'm hoping for. Like I said, we're going to use a lot of the scrapped leftover wood to finish this thing out. So we used some of the particle board here. It was the flooring before we put the plywood on top. So it's not as sturdy, and it may deteriorate over time, but once we get the white paint, you won't even be able to tell it's different. So we'll just paint over it white, and it'll be good for this year. If it starts becoming a problem, I can just pull these pieces off real easy and put a piece of plywood up there. So I don't want to get this thing finished out without spending much more money. I think we're at about total supplies and stuff, probably around $2,000, maybe a little over dollars for a 10 by 16 shed. So it's not too bad for that size, and even having the shingled roof and everything. So I'm not too disappointed. You know, I was hoping we'd be around $1,500, but just finishing it out has cost extra more than I thought it would. So that's why we're going to finish it up with the extra wood that we have. Go ahead and get the nesting boxes done. Stacy said we didn't need them till maybe this spring, but I'm going to go ahead and get them finished up just so I can finish this thing out and just not worry about it anymore. So like I said, we're just going to finish it out with some of the extra wood and call it good for this year. Alright, so we used the scrap wood, we got the roof on, now we're going to put the tar paper on. And
what's tar paper?
The tar paper you put below the shingles to keep the water out, help keep the water out. So we'll put the tar paper on, and then we will try to shingle it, and hopefully it'll make it look good.
Shingle that?
Yeah.
I want to paint it.
We'll paint the outside. Just shingle the roof. Alright, we got it shingled. The top layer of nails up there, probably put some caulking over the top of them, and we'll liquid nails the back into those top layer of shingles to the wall there. And we'll get it painted and put the hardware on. Cut the holes inside, the nesting boxes should be done. Like I said, we still haven't really decided what we're going to do in here. I'll either do movable separators, or she saw a thing on Pinterest that you can put like some tubs. So she might try that. I don't know. We'll just decide that later whenever it comes time to decide that. But that's what the nesting boxes are going to look like. Just got to get them painted and prettied up now.